And speaking of food, with so many people off for spring break, you've probably been wanting to fire up the barbecue. Well, up next, we'll be joined by the chef and owner of Three Forks Prime Steakhouse, Tommy Neville, for some great tips for that perfect outdoor barbecue. Stay with us.
You are looking live outside our Pembroke Park studios where we are preparing for a delicious spring break barbecue. Looking yummy right there. So many people are enjoying a little time off and all this beautiful weather, so why not cook outside? Jason has moved outside to join Chef Tommy Neville of Three Forks Prime Steakhouse to get some great BBQ ideas, and we need them.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good BBQ? It's spring break. Not only the weather's fantastic, and of course it's St. Patrick's Day today. Tommy Neville, my good friend standing next to me, the guy knows a thing or two about barbecues, cooking. You can find him at Three Forks Prime Steakhouse, but let's talk about what you've got behind us, because it is a massive barbecue spread.
We've got an incredible spot here. We've got our pit here. We've got our pork shoulder on there. It's been cooking almost 10 hours. We've got a spice rub on the outside. And we're doing a pulled pork sandwich with a little bit of homemade coleslaw and a little bit of barbecue sauce finished on a nice potato roll that's been toasted off with a little bit of butter. So these are all of our ingredients here with our fresh homemade coleslaw. We got a little bit of sour cream, some mayonnaise, some apple cider vinegar, poppy seeds, a little cayenne pepper for a little bit of heat. Coming from Texas with the company, we got to add that little bit of heat. And obviously the barbecue comes from there as well. A little bit of homemade French mustard, and then we've got some sugar there, just add a little bit of sweetness. And again, coming back to the sandwich itself, we've got a beautiful potato bun here that's been toasted off.
This is the meat and taters right here.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got our pulled pork here that Pete has been working on for the last 10 hours and is now pulling it right off the pit to make those beautiful sandwiches there.
Look at that. And how long has the meat been in that pit?
10 hours. And
so it really is literally pulled pork. You just pull it right off the bone.
Oh, yes. And we're smoking with hickory and then a little bit of cherry wood as well. And you can see there the bone just slides right out of the beef, and it just comes out nice and clean. That's when you know you got your pork done.
But what about for mom and pop at home? You know, just want to try to... You can still do this at home on a smaller scale.
Oh, absolutely. And the way we recommend doing it is to put the pulled pork shoulder just right in your oven. You can cook it about 275 degrees, about 8 hours, and then if you got a grill outside, finish it on the grill to give it that nice char. That way you're not having to constantly feed the fire. It's a great way to do it at home.
And we'll also have a few steaks real quick just to show the steak lovers. Yeah, Brian, right behind you.
Talk a little bit
there,
about
real quick. Just see these
prime beef that we have at Three Forks. We're actually featuring a couple things over the weekend. We've got a beautiful porterhouse for two. It's a 30-ounce porterhouse. It's going to come with 2 plates that are fully plated with off-the-cob cream corn, some Dutchess whipped potatoes. Down the row here we've got a 14-ounce bone-in filet, very difficult to find, extremely unique product, but again, all prime beef. Our signature cut in house is our 18-ounce prime bone-in ribeye, can't beat it. And then following down the very last one there, we've got our 16-ounce New York strip. Okay. Again, beautiful product.
Good stuff. Tommy Neville from Three Forks Prime Steakhouse. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand you the microphone.
All right.
You're going to toss it back to JC, and while you're doing that, I'm going to take a bite of this sandwich. So hold on to this mic. I'll be right back.
Perfect. Yeah, you can't beat it. And as you can see, the pulled pork sandwich there, just can't get enough. To die for. JC, we'll see you back.
Oh my goodness, he doesn't even care about working anymore. He's just eating. It looks good.
It tastes good too.
I think a lot of people will be out there following your lead in just a minute. Thank you so much, guys. Now we're all hungry. Goodness gracious.